What's up guys, Shanghai here, and today in this video we'll be taking a look at the new game mode called Obliteration. I'll give you guys some of my first impressions, some strategies to succeed while playing this game mode on Sea of Shanghai in the beta, and just overall talk about Obliteration. So basically, Obliteration was first shown off at Gamescom playing on Pistol Storm. In Obliteration, a bomb spawns at a random location in the middle of the map. Both teams must fight to pick up the bomb, drop it off at one of the opponent's 3 objectives, arm it, and destroy the objective. Once the bomb has detonated, the next one randomly spawns in a new location and the cycle starts all over again. The game lasts until one of the team has detonated the other team's 3 objectives. Obliteration can be a quick game mode or a tug of war depending how good is your team at staying together and delivering the bomb. It also has a time limit just like most game modes, and in the beta it is 20 minutes, and I think this number will probably stay the same in the final game. Compared to Conquest, the action in Obliteration tends to be heavily focused on wherever the bomb is located. Since there's only one bomb at one time, you'll often find yourself going back and forth from attacker and defender. Since the action is densely packed only near the bomb site, everywhere else is basically a ghost town. I would suggest on occasions don't always go for the bomb, but hold down one of the enemy's bomb sites so when your team does get the bomb, they'll easily plant it and blow it up without any trouble from the enemy team. Obliteration is already a very fun game mode in my opinion, but if you want to have even more fun and change up the style of play, then bring the fight for the bomb to the water. I had tons of fun getting chased by jet skis and helicopters when I was the bomb carrier. It truly creates those battlefield moments and recreates those trailer-made moments but in real game situations. So far in the Battlefield 4 beta, driving those extremely fast jet skis and getting chased by them is by far the most fun I've ever had yet in Battlefield 4. If you really want to get from one side of the map to the other side of the map, try utilizing the speed of those jet skis to get you across, but make sure you're with your squad or else you won't have any support. Anyways, let's move on and let's get into the details of Obliteration on Sea of Shanghai in the beta. There's 2 parachute points where the players can spawn and parachute down to the battle. When you spawn in these parachute points, you usually spawn in a different location, but it is still in the general area, which is around the center of the map where the bomb spawns. Knowing the bomb spawns in the middle of the map, I'm guessing in the full game in all the maps the spawn points will be near where the bomb spawns also. And you can take advantage of these spawn points if the enemy has the bomb and is near the middle of the map, because that way your team can just overwhelm the enemies with your forces. Now here on the screen you can see the 3 bomb locations for the US faction to attack and then the 3 bomb locations for the Chinese faction to attack. I'll go through each one of these individually and I will be back right after I show you all these bomb locations, but for now here's some music. Alright, I'm back and let's move on, and I want to give you guys some of my opinions and some tips on playing this game mode on Sea of Shanghai. So let's get started. The biggest tip I can give you while playing Obliteration on any map is to stick with your squad. Either you have the bomb or you don't have the bomb, just stick with them. Now I understand there are players which likes to be by themselves, but you can't be the lone wolf in this game mode especially. For example, when you have the bomb, your location will be relayed and shown to everyone on the map, so the enemy team will be hunting you down until they have the bomb. But if you stick with your squad and team, you won't get squad wiped as easily, and you can communicate to move the bomb around, and you can take on much more enemies which will stand in your way. Also, make sure if you're the bomb runner, never just run in the open, because there's just so many snipers on the rooftops which will be hunting you down. It is best to be around a armor vehicle or a fast vehicle. Now, this building on the screen right now is where majority of the enemy snipers will be located, because they can use the spawn points to directly parachute onto this building. If you can, try to take control of this building before the enemy does, because this building will help you secure the bomb first. Now, I have tried multiple times to try to provide transport helicopter pickups and drop-offs for the bomb carrier, and for some reason they'll never get in and rather go on foot. I guess there's a lack of communication in public matches, so they don't want to work with each other. So for now, I suggest doing something a lot of other players are doing right now, which is taking advantage of the skyscraper by taking the elevator up and then parachuting down onto the objective. I have to agree, it is a bit douchey and annoying, but it is a way to play it to win it right now, because if you go on most vehicles, you'll be hunted down with RPGs until you die, and if you parachute, your teammates can follow you on foot and reach to one of the bomb sites very quickly. This method only of course works when the skyscraper is up, but it is more fun in my opinion to not use this strategy and actually fight your way to the bomb site, because it is more exciting. Also, as a bomb carrier, you should never ever swim, and I repeat, do not swim. It is the worst possible idea ever, because you're just the easiest target for the enemy team, and I have seen so many players do that, and I'm just like, what are you doing? And we lose the bomb because the player swam. Lastly, I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this game mode and some problems I had experienced in the beta on Sea of Shanghai. First is something which is really annoying and bothers me a lot, and that is the fact that some players stick the bomb and sits in a corner and the whole game is stalled. That can either be trolling or someone doesn't really know how to play the game. Those are problems which we need to face in Obliteration in the final game, because there will be always those trolls and those clueless players. I've also gotten blown up a couple times by C4 on the bomb site because someone on the enemy team planted it there knowing and expecting someone to plant the bomb. It is a few easy kills for them, but again, this is something we have to live with, just like how players planted C4 on the rushed M-Coms in Battlefield 3, which I think will be returning again. I like how in Obliteration, once you plant the bomb on one of the bomb sites, it will blow up very quickly, like around under 20 seconds, so the enemy team has very little time to defuse it. It is good that it blows up very quickly because it keeps the game moving very quickly. Lastly, I really wonder how Obliteration will play out on the larger maps like Gold Railway. Will it be very difficult, or will it be a lot of running back and forth? It will be very different compared to Siege of Shanghai, since this map isn't much of a vehicular map. Overall, I really enjoyed playing Obliteration. It is action-packed and very fun, but I don't think Siege of Shanghai is the best map for this game mode. Anyways, this is the breakdown I have for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment down below, and check out my other content on my channel. I will continue to strive for being your number one source for Battlefield 4 videos. Peace out, guys.